I have groomed Margot's body and her head, but she won't let me get near her face, her legs, or her tail. So I've done all of this bit around her chest, and I've done her ears, and I've done the top of her head. All of this body and the top of her legs here, but look at, she won't let me do her tail. She won't let me do her legs. You can see the difference in the colour. She's silvery where she's groomed, and she's dark brown where she's not groomed. How are we going to do it, hey Poods? How are we going to do it? Once you're nicely groomed, you'll enjoy it because it feels nice. I hate it, and I don't want to be groomed, and I like being smelly, and I just like being a shaggy dog. I don't want to be a pretty princess. You might think that I'm a poodle, but I'm not. I'm a savage. I'm an absolute savage, and I'm going to show you now by running around like an absolute fool. I'm hiding. Come and find me. I'm still cleaning the grout. So I've done all of this bit up here and all along here. I found a toy, I got distracted. And just now I did under the table, and you can see I'm up to this line here. So I've done this one, and I've not done this one. Look at the difference. Filthy. I'm back out in the greenhouse. It's April now, so I have to start sowing April seeds. However, it's been a bit chilly, so I haven't even sown all of my March seeds yet. But since yesterday on Greenhouse Watch, I've got a few new things I'll show you. My climbing golden courgette has come up. I got 3 seeds in here, but there's only one so far. And Turnip's Crown Prince pumpkin's on its way, so that's good. And the butternut squash is a little bit further on now. These are all beginning to romp home, much the same as yesterday really. My mamba beans are not up at all. I would have thought to have seen those so far. The kale is beginning to germinate, look. You can just see that. But that is about it. There's no other life. And I was wondering whether I ought to start popping these out, these French beans, to begin kind of hardening them off. But I'm not 100% sure, so I need to look that up. I still don't know what turnip greens are. I have to look that up. It's almost 3 o'clock, so I've come up to get my knitting because Franca will be up throwing the ball for her dog in the field, and we do our catch up for an hour. Our catch up for an hour. I was just WhatsApping with some of my friends, my vlogging friends, and questioning how their revenue for their vlogs are doing, because I've noticed mine's taken a really massive downturn. And as you know, it's money that benefits my son's special needs school. And as you can imagine, with everything that's going on, this money is going to be even more relied upon than before. So I'm just gonna be bold, and I'm gonna put it out there and say, if you guys are enjoying any vlog, anybody's free content that they put out on the internet to entertain you, I know if you're sitting there watching 6 podcasts in a row and you get the same learn how to play the piano app or that stupid Solidor advert, then, you know, it does get really, really boring. I know it does, but some people rely on their revenue for paying their bills, and especially when they're on, if they work from home and their business has been affected because of the restrictions in place, or they've been put on furlough and they've only got 80% of their wages. It doesn't mean they've only got 80% of their electric bill. So I'm saying it on behalf of everybody who has monetized their channel. Just, if you wouldn't mind letting the adverts run, you don't have to sit and watch them, obviously, but you know, if you're enjoying these 10-15 minutes of entertainment that takes a lot more than 10 to 15 minutes making, then it'd be amazing if you wouldn't mind watching some ads. I feel like I was holding my breath the whole time I was speaking, then my neck has gone really, really tight. I feel so awkward saying it, but I just know that it needed to be said, not just for Bill's school, but for the people. I'm going to go now because I'm digging a hole. I can't remember if I've said or not, but down here where I walk, Pete lives, a chap called Pete, and he works on the farm, and we saw him out and about the other day, muck spreading. Bunny's really pulling me. Hold on. Bunny, come here. She's seen. Come here. And I waved at him, and we did our 2 metre social distancing chat, and I said, Pete, you've got in your garden a swing chair, and it looks like you're not using it because of the way everything's parked around it. I wondered if you're ever thinking of moving it on, would you sell it to me, because it's exactly what I've been looking for. And he said, you can have it. If you want, you can have it. I said, oh, brilliant. We'll just come down and take it one day then. Might have to do it in a few trips. And he said, well, I might need a hand, but we can get it on the back of my trailer. So I don't know how we would do that and social distance. So I think we're going to have to do it. Take the swing off, take the roof off, and then lead stuck. And then, in fact, it's just up there, I'll show you it. And then do it bit by bit. Maybe on the back of our, we've just got a little garden tractor with a trailer. I reckon we could do it with that. So there it is. Where's the roof gone? It had a, I'm sure it had a, like a little roof on it. I must have dreamt that. But there we go. Little swing seat. That's so weird, because I really honestly thought it had a little shade. That's so funny. Obviously made that up. Well, that was funny. Just walked down the lane, and there's a family who are obviously our neighbours. As much as you could be neighbours around here, we're all quite spread out. There's a cluster of us, and then there's little clusters. Anyway, they're a family from the school the boys used to go to, and chatting to them at an acceptable distance was a pair of red-clad legs, and I thought, I know who that is. There was another family from the old school. It was so nice to see them. Weird that we couldn't like normally the husband of the family would, you know, he'd sort of give you a kiss on each cheek, and the mum of the family you'd have a proper hug. We couldn't do it. It's really weird. And obviously, because I'm not out and about much, I don't really see anybody, so I don't really notice. Whoop! Bunny's on one. Come on. How different things are when you see people you know until something like that. Oh, they've muck spreaded in this field and it do pong. It's quite a nice smell. Bunny's gonna stink though. Oh, and Victoria said, oh, we heard you out clapping and hooting and what have you for the NHS last night. Not last night, the other night. She says, good job you did it, because we forgot. So we came out, and then the neighbours over the road from them, they came out too. So I can imagine that if sound were visible as it went rolling down the hill and people could hear it, it would have been, and other people joined in, it would have been a bit like a Mexican wave. I like that idea.